Hey, all right, y'all. My name's Ben. Been working on a little project for my church. We're moving into a new building, so I've been working on things, the live stream portion, because we've been getting a lot of complaints about like the audio quality, the sound quality. Well, audio, sound, that's the same. The picture quality, and so on. So I know, I hear you guys. I've been working on stuff in the background. It's a slow progress. It's like a big learning curve. Like I never done this stuff before, so I'm just like cramming as much training and online classes I could take, learning how to do all this. I work a full-time job. I'm a single dad. I'm doing the best as I can. Every little free time I get, I've been, just cramming down different videos, different books, different study guides, and just learning everything. I've been taking some online classes that my job offers. Just learning how to engineer all this on my own. And I've gone to a few churches within our fellowship, sat down with them, see how they have everything config and how they have everything routed and everything going. And I'm just taking notes and I'm trying to apply it for how we're going to do things at our church. So show you what I have so far. I'm recording with my GoPro right now, and I have my iPhone set up right here. Got my MacBook Pro right here, and I got a display showing everything that I could see right there. Then I got my Mac Mini right here, displaying right there, and I got the Blackmagic ATEM Mini Pro. For our church, I recommend that we go with the extreme for the amount of cameras and stuff that they want to do. So, yeah, that's what I've been looking at. So, with the Mini, it's a video switcher because right now we're using a desktop to run Pro Presenter and OBS, and we're having that going out to, we got two cameras going in, and it's going out to, we got two projectors, and it's going out to the nursery, and it's going out to the live stream, and it's going out to two other displays within the church. And that 15-year-old computer is maxed out, and the more you add to it, the more lagging it been. Sorry, almost knocked down my camera. So I want to release some of that load off that computer. So I'm using I suggest that the Extreme will be a good deal to go. Not this one, but the Stream has 8 channels versus the 4, and it has more keys and more features you could do with it. With the Mini, I'm making the Mini work. I just bought this for myself so I can learn how to do everything, and so I could apply it to our church. I was gonna buy the Pro, but that thing's $1,300. So yeah, this was $600 by itself of my own hard working money. So I'm making it work. When the cameras and iPhone, making it work. I had an old MacBook Mini with the M2 in it. I donated that to the church, so I'm gonna use that to run the Blackmagic Mini Pro on with that. Then we're gonna keep the old desktop that they have. It's still within spec. It could run Windows 11, so it's still receiving updates. But I think it'll be best for the presenter person to focus on doing the slides and have a second person focusing on the live stream. So with Blackmagic, it makes it a lot easier. You're not clicking around. You kind of is still clicking around with the Mini Pro because it's kind of limited, but I'll show you what we could do. Got the second camera right here. This is the iPhone, and this is my GoPro. You could have 4 inputs. I have the presenter pushing out. It's connected, but it's pushing out a green screen as an output, only taking in the lyrics. So like if we're doing song service, let me cut over. It's gonna be green, but I have a fix for that. See, that's the lyrics right there on the second computer. You got the lyrics. But let me go back. We got the lyrics there, but we can, let me turn it on real quick. Sorry. All right, so I'm gonna key that in. Ooh, there we go. It went away. I turned it off by accident. All right, there we got the keys, the lyrics on the lower thirds. As they change, you can see it, and they'll carry over to the next display. Right, I have that turned off. I forgot. All right, let's go back, and so you'll see it on the next display, just like that. And people wants to text me when I'm recording, of course. All right, so we got the sound service right there. We could move it around if we wanted to. Say like you don't want it in the lower thirds, you want to move it to the right, left, or full screen. Boom, got that. And say like you want to do the scriptures. I'm still playing around with the scriptures, how we're gonna do that. Here's how it's gonna be. It's kind of too big. If I put it to the lower thirds, it's still kind of big. Maybe I'll get rid of the, maybe I'll take off the, oh, where'd it go? Maybe I'll take this portion off right here, but I'm not sure. Maybe I could make it smaller. We could make it smaller. That's bigger, smaller. We could go smaller. And I could move it down if I wanted to, left, right. -6 is usually a good position. We could put it, do it like that. But if it's a bigger scripture, so like we have this one, then it's, you're gonna have to adjust it again. So, haven't really figured out how I'm gonna do it. I probably could go just keep it the old way, how we did it, or break it down so it only shows 2 lines per scripture. Because when it shows a lot of lines like this, it's kind of a lot. Okay, I'm gonna go back. All right, got the scriptures and it's too high up. I need to turn the flying key on. Then let's move it back, and -6, I noticed. Let me move it to a different camera so you guys can see what I'm doing. All right. Different camera. Just turn the key on. Okay, I put it at -6 on I really should hook up this monitor so I could share the screen so you can see what I'm doing. Maybe on the next one. That's -4. I say -6 is like a perfect good spot for the scriptures to be. Like, you know, it's kind of like in that area. So when you're using a presenter computer, I hooked up my iPad too. Wow. So you see scripture, the sound service is right there. Let's set that as A, and or we're gonna put it up there for if we want to throw in some scriptures. I noticed that someone been logged in the worship tools and deleted everything. I kind of had a it happens every time. Like I'm working on stuff. Hold on, let me turn the key off. It happens all the time. Like I'll be working on stuff and people log in on presenter and start deleting stuff, and I'm actively working on it. So someone went in and deleted all the demo scriptures that I had. I'm not gonna say no names, but it happens all the time. Like they don't realize that I'm always working on something, and I'm just making it work, and yet all of a sudden stuff starts disappearing on me, and someone went through, like they're getting ready for a Sunday morning service. I get it, but I was working on the last week's service and they deleted it as I'm recording right now. Pretty funny. It happens all the time. I'm like, hey, I was working on that. Like, that's the thing about cloud-based. I don't like it because people don't communicate. Like, you'll be working on something, and before you get a chance to hit save, they delete it. So, okay, now we have a demo background to work with. I just picked the first thing I saw. So we got scriptures. Like I said, I got Worship Tools Presenter, pushing out pretty much, I got Worship Tools pushing out a green screen for the lower thirds. But I have it as centered right now, as you can see, it's centered. But I am able to adjust it to where I need it. I'm not sure how we're gonna do, I haven't figured out how I'm gonna do the scriptures yet. Like, are we gonna put it right there? Or should I make it a little bit smaller? So right there, wait, hold on. That's centered. We can make it smaller. People are doing fireworks again. We can make it smaller, but I don't want to go too small and it's too hard for people to read. But that's a good size. You can see that. But if it's like longer, like that one, a little bit longer, when it goes into the fourth line, then we gotta keep on adjusting it. I don't want it to be too high up on people. You know what I mean? Yeah. So like, got the scriptures. Boom. It's not in the right position. We gotta move it up some. We're gonna do it that way. Move along, move along, move along. And that one's a little bit 4 lines. Maybe we'll have to cut it down to only show 3 lines, because when it goes in the third, it goes kind of high up. Yeah, so I'm not sure how we could, or how we should do that, or how should we run with it. Let me show you guys the mini. Turn that off. Turn that off. Okay, so I didn't show you guys, I got my DJI hooked up to this 2 input mic 1. You could turn the sound on and off right here. Or each camera has its own audio input, and you could control all your audio input through here. You can see all your audio levels right here, and also I see all my audio levels right here. So, and you can see I'm recording, and it shows how much hard drive space you got. I'm just using a I bought a bunch of throwaway thumb drives, because people always need stuff. So I just ordered a bunch of thumb drives. So I got a bunch of them, so I just give them out. I already give out 2. It's always something. And the GoPro is overheating again. So I've been recording all day. So when you have the batteries in it, I noticed the batteries overheat pretty simple all the time. All right, so yeah, so you could control that. And since we have Blackmagic cameras at the church, I could actually control the color and everything with the Blackmagic with the app on computer. Like, I could be like, boom, boom, mess with the colors and everything. The gain, all that. For all the cameras. It don't work with iPhones or GoPros, but it's there. What else? We could throw in some stills. Like, you could see I have that still right there. and I could, you know, switch over to that. I got the still right there. I still have that selected, so I need to unselect that. There we go. We got be right back. If you want different images, we could throw that in there, and boom, we got that. But it's not right because I got picture in picture turned on still. You gotta turn that on full screen. Actually, you gotta turn flying off. So yeah, we got a lot of options, a lot of different things you could do, which is pretty cool. Let me see so you guys can see. So yeah, I got a lot of stuff going on here. I got the MacBook, and I got the iPad, got the iPhone, the Mac Mini, and I'm stream. Then I also have audio. I could pull audio from if I want to do a podcast. I got the mics right here, and I'm using the DJI, like I said earlier. Yeah, we're gonna switch. That's the green screen from the camera. We also could do picture in picture if we wanted to. Say like, you know, I just want to do picture in picture. Throw myself right here in the little corner. So there you go. If we want to make it bigger, smaller, whatever, we could do that too. It's a lot. We could do a lot with this tool. We gotta go bigger, smaller. If I don't like that one, I could go to the GoPro. I have two of me, or we can go to the iPad. We're on the iPad now, or the presenter screen if you want to show a presentation or something, and we could move it around just like that. It's a lot we could do. We're gonna show media real quick. Have like a slideshow or something we want to show, or yeah, we could do a lot with this program. We could do a lot. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Like, we could do a lot in this. I'm no expert at this. I'm no pro. Never said I was. I'm just trying to do my thing, do the best I can, you know, and just run with it. I kind of got thrown at this, and well, this kind of got thrown at me, and I'm just trying to make it work, you know. Yeah, hopefully the audio works this time. I didn't check it. I kind of just hit record like I did last time. Then there's the lyrics again. Just playing around with it. You're gonna move it around. Full screen, lower third. Then I can move it to the corner. Left, right, side to side, you know. Or I just go straight to a black screen. If you just want to see it that way, then we just do full screen and just do it that way for scriptures or the background. We on our presenter we have a slide. We named it standby. If they click on standby, we're gonna get the full screen like that. That's only for internal of the church. The reason I really like the Pro Presenter because you could make slides for every section, and you could turn the camera output to different outputs. Like, so if you have slides only for internal the church, you could select only the internal cameras for it. And if you want another slide only for live stream, you could select only the live stream, and it don't get displayed into the inside shirt. Yeah, just let me know what you think. This went on for 16 minutes, a little bit longer than the last one. But yeah, I'm just doing what I can. I'm trying my best. I hope you all appreciate what I'm doing. I hope y'all enjoy it. Things will get better. Just give me some time. I'm working at it. And any help I could get, hey, leave a comment. Help me out. You know, we're on a budget though. You know, you know, if you want to dedicate some free time, let me know. I love to get some help because I'm no expert at doing this stuff. I'm always looking at the wrong camera because I'm on that camera, I got that camera. You know, I'm looking at myself. There. I don't know. I don't know how people do this, talking to yourself all the time on TVs and stuff. But hey, I'm doing it. But yeah, you know, see, I got my little thank you ready to go. Then all I gotta do is just transition to it. It's pretty cool. All right, peace out, peeps.